Turbo, what are you doing? Hey guys, welcome to Pond Life. Now, we're called The Pond Life now, so we'll be more like, welcome to the Pond Life. There we go, that's what we got now. Now that we've got 100 subscribers, we've got a URL now that we can use, and there was no www.youtube.com/pondlife. There was only The Pond Life, so we changed it. That suits us perfectly fine because the website is actually www.thepondlife.com.au anyways, because that URL was taken as well. So here's the pond so far. I put two little tiny canister filter thingies inside the pond just to get some aeration going now that that pump's broken, and also give extra filtration. Alright, we're at the pond. As you can see, I'm draining this out because we're gonna move everything around now that the pond is starting to change and expand. We still had no deaths in the pond really. I haven't found any dead fish, which is awesome. It just means that we're looking after fish really well. There's Willow. I don't think she's liking the fence whatsoever, but you know, whatever. This is our axolotl. You've probably seen him a few times. Yeah, hello. You've probably seen him a few times in some of the videos that we've done prior to this one. Now, I know a lot of you guys can be active. At least 30 or so of you guys are super active on my channel out of about 100. And that's pretty good as far as I'm concerned. That are super active, that comment no matter what. And I love you guys. And now it's your turn to actually let me know what I should name this axolotl. Now, I don't know if it's a male or female. I haven't really checked. But I thought maybe naming it a name that is a unisex name would be awesome. I don't know, like Rocky or something like that, you know, like a good name. Think of a name, guys. That's what I want you guys to do. If you guys can do that, and we will forever name it that name. Alright guys, we're at the pond here. As you can tell, we've just drained this big bad boy out. That mud there, we really needed to do this because Willow was actually kicking up soil into this pond here and made it uber muddy. So you can see how muddy it is. Look at this, let's go in. Oh, yuck. And see, this is not what our bottom of our pond really looks like. Now, Willow has dug a little bit of soil in there, but not so much that it's going to cause havoc inside the pond and make it all muddy. I want to thank all of you guys for subscribing. We've gone over 100 subscribers, and it's only up from here, guys. So if you guys are watching now and you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Now let's move on to our pond. Let's go. Alright, here we are. Don't mind the rubbish. We're still working and building it. This is the fence. It goes all the way along. And then it comes to this opening here. We're going to have a gate here. Easy access, because I'm tired of nearly dying. Every time I try and get from there to here, I almost fall over or trip or fall in whatever. So our goal is to have easy access here. We're going to have a nicer beach along here because it's obviously that pot was there. So it didn't really work out that way. So it's better if we do this. As you can see, what's all of this? This is actually from the top pond. We have emptied this because we're going to move it into a better spot, which is quite exciting. As you come in, we're gonna go left, and we're gonna have elevated soil here with a border, and we're gonna have some wildflowers all the way along there, and a beach right here in the pond right there. So that's what it's going to sort of look like, if you can imagine that. That's going to be really, really cool. So let's go down to the pond for a second. As you can see, there's a bedder in there. Isn't she beautiful? Absolutely stunning, these bedders. We've got about 5 of them in this pond, and they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. They're all nibbling at this, which is great for now. And there they are. There he is. I have to say, the female bedders are the most gorgeous things in this pond at the moment. That just really capture my eye. So as we go over here to Willow, go mate. This is where I'm going to put the top pond. I thought maybe up here would be perfectly fine. Now, besides this plant here, so I think the cats have been rubbing up against it. This is a bit wobbly. We can fix it. So we can sit here and look at the top pond, or we can look down there. Sounds like a good idea. I think so. Okay, now we're at the pond, guys. I want to thank everyone for watching. Please subscribe. I've not felt well lately. I've had the flu and God knows what. It's been horrible. Anyway, things happen. And you know what? We've got the pond right here. It's been amazing. It's nice and full to the rain. And due to the rain, I've checked the water parameters. They're spot on. But I still think that and I've checked the hardness of the water as well. But we have one dancing fish in there. I've spoken about what the go is with that. It's got an illness. It might go away. It might not. We'll see. Anyway, we'll move on. I want to thank everyone for supporting our channel and getting us to 100 subscribers. We're going to look around the pond right now and we're going to have a good, decent look at what's going on. So we've got these pot plants here. We're going to sort them out. We go over here, we're going to put a proper gate here. I've just got that so the toads don't jump through. Right here, we're going to put a nice, awesome chair here. And we're going to be able to sit here. We're going to be able to look this way and look at both ponds. That is not going to be there for much longer. We're going to go back to our original filtration system. Massive one. And then we're going to have a nice low waterfall that goes down. So it doesn't block the vision of the pond from here. So right here we're going to have this pot plant here, and we're going to have also a beach right here in this pond. Is going to be quite large. I've only just started digging and I can't dig anymore because it's too wet. It's just not going to work. Anyway, so we're going to have this stuff here. I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. We'll see. Might put it along here to keep the 3 things that we're putting in this brackish pond inside this area permanently. We're going to make sure that works. So what we're going to do is we're going to get crabs, ones that can survive in fresh water but they like brackish. So we're going that just so if a crab falls into the main pond, it's not going to die instantly. We don't want that because that's a waste of money, isn't it? And a waste of life. And also not very fair. So what else do we have? We got the most coolest fish that I've chosen recently. It's the latest news, this one is archer fish. So we're going to have some archer fish, and it's going to probably be the only fish that we have inside the brackish pond, and they're going to be the coolest. Now they shoot water outside of the water and they knock bugs out of the trees, close lining trees. Now this tree is perfect to be the main tree for that. Might put a whole bunch of smaller trees in there to also do that, but the goal is that we're going to get archer fish, and we're also going to get mud skippers. Now I might just get one type of mud skipper. It depends on what sort I get, because some are very territorial and they'll fight to the death. Some others are just casual, and you can have them in a sorority sort of style, you know, more than one hanging out. Sorry about me voice, I'm a bit sick, so some of my words come out a bit funny, but hopefully by the next video I'll be good as gold again, and our fish will be great. Now there's one other thing I found, obviously the spotted Raphael catfish inside of that log thing. He's no longer in there because I put that log up there, not into the depth, and he's gone, well, I want to go for a swim and find some food, and he's gone, well, I'm not going to go back up there. I'm a bottom dweller, so I'm not going to go back up there, and I'll find a new home. So that's what he's doing, and I'm happy with that actually, because eventually he will get stuck in there. He didn't get stuck in there this time, as I said. His dorsal fins were sticking up out of defense, and that's why he was stuck, and that happens. Now obviously we have Shimmer on one of Shimmy illness. I'm not sure if it's a disease or an illness or whatever, but there's one fish molly in there, a silvery one, dancing. You probably can see him just over there, dancing. Hopefully he'll get better. If he doesn't, he dies. That's part of life in the pond, isn't it? We don't want everything living all the time, otherwise we're going to have overpopulated pond, and you know, it's just going to be havoc, and they're all going to kill each other then from pollution, so we don't want that. Now I've been rambling. Now I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thanks again, and I will see you guys next time.